What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome to another video. It's currently 1:51 a.m. on Friday the 3rd of November, and yeah, I'm gonna get straight into the charts. I have actually got all the markings out already, but I'll just get straight into it. So this daily gap down says to me that we're likely going to trade lower, and you'll see that we wicked right down to this level here. If we drop down to the 4-hour, you'll be able to see what level that is. And you'll see we traded down to this low. Now did we take this low out? Right, so this low is 105.811. This low is 105.812, meaning that this low failed to take out this swing low. So I can anticipate now price to want to come down and grab the south side liquidity that is residing below these two relative equal lows now. We also have this massive 4-hour fair value gap. Let me just type that out for us. And then we have this breaker block here, which is on the hourly. So overall, I am still bearish on dollar, as in I would like to see us trade lower, grab the sell stops, trade into this 4-hour fair value gap and touch this 1-hour breaker. And then depending on the time of day and everything, it's likely we may see some kind of reversal and trade up into this volume imbalance that we have residing here. Now, this is one of the biggest daily volume imbalances I've seen on DXY in a very long time. So that's why my bearish bias and bearish stance is staying. Although we reacted off this level and you can see we traded higher, you can see we failed to take out this swing high or even reach that level at all. So like I said, there's a likelihood that we will see a continuation to the downside, grab these sell stops, and then I'd want to look out for some kind of reversal or turn in the market. Other than that, price will continue lower, take out this sell stop, and then would be probably bearish on a more higher and longer term outlook on dollar in general. But tomorrow, what I'd like to see us come down, grab those sell stops, and remember, we do have non-farm payroll, so probability goes out the roof. Plus, we've got wars going on, so that also lowers the probability a lot. But if price can come down, I'd like to see some kind of reaction here that could push us into that volume imbalance. Another thing to take note of, we do have a nice this is a inversion fair value gap, and you can see we traded through on the downside. We have come back up to it, and you can see we stopped at the top of it here. Look how it respects it. And then if we look at the midpoint of it, you'll see our price is consolidating around that level. So if price does want to trade lower, it will likely touch it and then trade lower aggressively, maybe during London. Again, grab those stops, and then with non-farm payroll, I'd like to think that we'd see some kind of reversal. If we get to this low, as in if we get to these lows, this south side liquidity, if we reach that before non-farm payroll, then I think that we'd see some kind of reversal. Other than that, I'm expecting us to fall down and take out these sell stops here and here. Let's look at GBP. My markings are here as well, guys. I was just so you can see here, Thursday we traded higher. We closed above this swing high. What does that show? That shows this level of bullishness. And then I'm looking at this wick here, marked out the 50% level of it, and you can see our price is just consolidating around that level. If we are expecting a push higher, as in if we are expecting lower dollar, that means we expect higher pound. I'm looking at this level here, this black line. And the reason for that is because we have a rejection block up here that price can trade into. Hence, I have the 50% level, which is consequent encroachment, marked out. So I'd like to see if price can draw into that, and then again see if we can have some kind of reversal or reaction off that level. Let's go to the 4-hour. Here's that wick that I was talking about that I've marked out. 50% level, you can see how we're consolidating around it, and you'll see how price is continuing to respect bullish PD arrays. So we have a bullish order block here. What does price do? Respect it. Here, we're still within this PD array. So long as price continues to respect all these bullish PD arrays, as in we're stacking on order blocks, then I'd expect us to run up, and again, up to that consequent encroachment, or that level that I said was a rejection block on the daily. Finally, let's drop down to the 1-hour. There we can see things a little bit more clearly. We have this buy side liquidity up here. We didn't quite make it today. If you look at yesterday's review, I said that I want to see price trade to it. We didn't do it today. So what does that mean? We're likely going to do that tomorrow. So let's see if we can draw into that. Also, there's a breaker block. High, low, higher, high, break lower. So I want to see if price can draw into that. And then again, if non-farm payroll wants to do that, it will reverse the market, and then we'll probably have a bearish day for the rest of the day. But anything can happen. But that would be ideal for me. Then finally, let's go to euro. Now euro's a little bit more ugly than the rest, but I do have this fair value gap marked out. Why? Because it hasn't actually been filled with volume, and you can see our price is constantly tapping into it. You can see we traded into a inversion fair value. Traded into a rejection block on the Tuesday, traded up, and look at the reaction of that. And then we traded up here, failed to make that swing high. So what does that mean now? I'm expecting, again, now at this point I'll be looking at the 50% level of this wick, which is yesterday's wick. If we drop down to the 1 hour, you can see that we have a bearish order block here, and I'd like to think that price would be able to respect that. However, depending on how bullish we are, price may want to just draw higher completely, take out the buy stops, trade into that daily fair value gap I said, and then potentially have some kind of reversal. But I do think euro is considerably ugly right now, so I don't really want to speak too much on it. But overall, I just want to see dollar fall lower, grab those stops, and then non-farm payroll, have it trade higher. But again, probability is literally at the roof. I wouldn't be trading if I was you guys. And that's going to be everything. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.